$5,000 is enough to start investing in real estate. I know that sounds wrong. I know you've been told you need a ton of money, perfect credit score, bank loan, a partner, but none of that is true. Not in mobile home investing. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to get started step by step with $5,000 or less. What to do first, where to find homes, how to evaluate them, and how to structure your first deal so you actually make money. My name's George. I've been investing in mobile homes since 2017 and have built a multiple seven-figure business doing so. And if you've been waiting until you have enough money to start, this video is gonna change that thinking. First, let me explain why mobile homes specifically, because when most people think real estate investing, they think single family homes, down payments, and mortgages. And that world does require a lot of capital. Mobile homes are a completely different market. The prices are dramatically lower. You can buy a mobile home, one that actually has value, one that can be renovated and resold from anywhere from $1,000 to $15,000. That is the entry point, not $80,000 or $150,000 or $300,000. I've bought homes for $8,000, $3,400, $1,400, and even get mobile homes for free all of the time. And I've sold those same homes for $30,000, $60,000, $80,000, even $120,000. And that gap between purchase and sale price, that's where the profit lives. And because the price points are so much lower, you don't need a bank loan to get started, you don't need partners, and you don't need excess, and you don't need a ton of capital. You need $5,000, a willingness to work, and a plan. And I'm gonna give you that plan right now. Step one, before you spend a single dollar, learn your market. You need to know exactly what mobile homes are selling for in your market. Not what they're listed for, not what you think you can get, not what you can get towns over, what you can get in that specific market that you're looking at. Your numbers are extremely important, and knowing your market is top priority. Go to Facebook Marketplace, search mobile homes for sale. This is gonna give you a ballpark. Go to Zillow, search mobile homes for sale, and then look at mobile homes sold in that specific area. Talk to local realtors and see what mobile homes are selling for in that area. Talk to the park managers. They have a pulse on everything. What did this mobile home sell for? What are mobile homes selling for that are XYZ comps for the homes that you're looking to purchase in this park? Get these answers. Start to put these numbers together. Run some test ads, which we teach people how to do in our academy. Run test ads so you can see what buyers are actually willing to pay in your specific area. But seeing what homes sold for, that's gonna be your number one indicator of what you can sell your mobile homes for. And what you're building is a mental model in this market. You need to know 1980s renovated home. What is it selling for? 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1980, 2000 mobile homes, a remodel mobile home. What is it selling for? Because if you don't know what you're selling for and you go in and purchase a home, you renovate it, who knows what the profit's gonna be if you don't know that sales price? You need to be able to work backwards. What is the after repair value of the mobile homes that you're purchasing? This gives you the ability to know what your spread is. If you're buying it for X, you're putting in Y, you're selling for Z, what is that spread? What is your profit going to be on these homes? And if you want access to a deal calculator, comment deal calculator down below and I'll send you a link for an easy calculation that you can put in for any mobile homes that you're looking at. Spend 1 week doing this before anything else, really understanding your market and knowing these numbers. This is gonna save you and make you so much money in the long run. By doing so, you're gonna start to see patterns, and patterns is how you spot deals and get good deals. I couldn't tell you the amount of people who have gotten in contact with me who purchased mobile homes and were way over their head, spent too much money, didn't make the profits they wanted, made $1,000 and spent 6 months working on it because they didn't know their numbers, they didn't know what they were doing, they didn't know the process of the business. Versus us, where we're spending 2.5 weeks and we're making $20,000 to $40,000 even more on mobile homes. Step number 2 is build your deal network. And I'm gonna give you 2 places and 2 ways to build this network. Your network also being your pipeline. Number 1 is online. Setting those alerts for Zillow, setting those alerts for Facebook Marketplace so you know when a mobile home becomes available. If you can set alert for Facebook Marketplace, if you don't know how to do so, then make sure you're on top of it. You're checking every single day. When a mobile home becomes available, you contact the seller of this mobile home. Be on top of these mobile homes. Be the first one to reach out. These are on-market deals. They're on Facebook Marketplace. They're not on market like Zillow, but also have that alert for Zillow. On-market deals, obviously other people have access to it too. That's your first place you're gonna look. And the second place that you're gonna build your deal network, something that most people don't do, is with park managers. Mobile home park managers know about homes before they hit the market. They know who's selling, they know who's moving out, they know who's getting kicked out, they know the ins and outs of the community. So if you're in front of these mobile home park managers and you get them to know, like, and trust you through specific communication, then they will let you know when mobile homes become available. And this is how you find off-market deals. Off-market deals is where you're gonna make majority of your profit because those are the deals that you're gonna get for the lowest price point. You don't need expensive ads to do this. You don't need to build complicated systems. You just need to be willing to do the work, to stay in front of these deals, to stay in front of these park managers, and to stay on top of this. And by doing so, within 60 days, you'll be amazed at the amount of deals that start coming your way. I have an entire video on the park manager strategy, which you can find on my channel as well, going over how to communicate with park managers and building these relationships correctly. So go watch that one after this one. Step number 3, when a deal comes up, and it will if you're consistently taking action, how to evaluate a deal is key. And here's a simple formula I use to know whether I want to move forward or not. Number 1 is ARV. What is the after repair value? What can you sell this mobile home for? Based on the comps you've been studying, what will a fully renovated mobile home that's comparable to the one that you're looking to purchase, what will it sell for? Number 2 is what will renovations cost? Knowing this price, walking through the mobile home, getting a feel for what needs to be renovated and calculating this price. What will your renovations cost for this mobile home? Get a rough estimate. You can do it yourself. Look at materials on Home Depot that are comparable to the materials that you need, know the size of the mobile home, look at what local labor costs, or you can bring someone in with you that can give you an estimate, a contractor that can give you an estimate of what the costs are gonna be. This way, you have a good understanding of what the prices are gonna be. On your first one, it's gonna take you a little bit to understand this. As you continue to get going, you'll step in and you're like, okay, this is how much this mobile home is gonna cost me. But in the beginning, it's gonna take a little more time, and you may need a little more guidance. If you're looking just doing cosmetic renovations, it could be anywhere from $3,000, $2,000 to $8,000. If you're doing a full repair on the mobile home, a full gut job, a larger project can go up to $25,000, depending on what you're doing to the home. And number 3, it gives you this number. What can I afford to pay for this home? And here's the formula here. Take your ARV, your after repair value, subtract your renovation costs, subtract your desired profit, and what's left is a maximum that you should pay. Now, do you have wiggle room with that profit? Potentially. Let's say you can sell the home for $50,000. Your renovation costs are gonna cost you let's say $10,000 for easy numbers. That's $40,000 right there. They want $10,000 for the home. That leaves $30,000 profit. Is that the profit that you want? Is that a good number for yourself? And make sure when you're putting your renovation costs in, you put other numbers in, put other things. Okay, if it's a vacant mobile home, the HVAC system, let's say that's messed up. Let's add that in there. Put in a formula where what could go wrong will go wrong, so you have more wiggle room with these numbers. Don't do the best case scenario, because then you'll end up looking at the numbers and be like, oh, geez, I'm way off. Once you get down and going with the project, especially on your first 1 or 2, you may make some mistakes. And this formula right here is everything. Every deal I go through, I put it through this specific filter so I know what I should be paying for the home. And if the math doesn't work, you don't buy it. If you want to see this formula applied to real deals, make sure to subscribe, because I do deal breakdowns every week where you can see the real numbers, real deals, specifically exactly how we're breaking these down and exactly the profits and numbers that we're getting on these deals. So again, make sure to subscribe to check that out. Now let's keep going. This is the part that most beginner guides leave out, and this is the part that can really make you those profits. When you sell a mobile home, you have 2 options. You can sell it on seller financing, or you can sell it for all cash. With seller financing, instead of the buyer getting a bank loan, you act as a bank. They put down a down payment, which ideally covers your all-in costs. So let's say you're all in $15,000, they put $16,000 down, they make monthly payments until the home is paid off. Now you're the bank, you're not the landlord, so you're not doing repairs or anything of that sort. They're simply making payments every single month to you until the home is paid off. This creates pure passive income, real passive income, just like they would if they had a mortgage on a home. Now, why does seller financing help? Well, first and foremost, it dramatically expands your buyer pool. More people have the ability to buy on seller financing than they do to buy all cash, or that they do to get bank financing for a mobile home. Obviously, you want to vet your buyers and have a strict criteria for who you're looking for to make sure that they're good buyers, great credit scores, proof of income, etc. But it expands your pool of buyers, which means you can sell the home faster. And second, it creates reoccurring income, so you're creating passive income every single month. You stack a few of these up. Let's say, just for easy purposes, they're paying $500 per month. You get 10 of those, that's $5,000 coming in now every single month to you. I bought a home for $3,500, put $3,000 into it, sold it on seller financing for $52,000. I collected a $7,500 down payment, so I was already in the green, and then payments of $652 per month for the next 6 to 7 years. Every single month that money can continue to come in with interest. That's the power of seller financing. You don't have to use it on every deal, and we do not. We do a split of cash on some, seller financing on others, depending on the market, depending on what we do to the homes. But understanding it and having it in your pocket to be able to use is always great. Now let me put this all together in a plan that you can actually follow. The first week, day 1 to 7, study your market. Facebook Marketplace, Zillow, park managers, realtors. Make the phone calls, get in contact, know what those numbers look like in your market. Build your mental model. Days 7 to days 30, build your network. Continue to reach out to park managers, drive to parks, get in front of realtors, get in front of managers, talk to people inside of parks, get in front of people inside these communities, have conversations with sellers. Call sellers who have homes that are for sale, even if they're not in your ballpark, even if you don't think you're gonna purchase them, just have these conversations so you can get the ball moving, get inside of these homes. The first home I ever purchased, I had $10,000 that I was willing to invest. They wanted $45,000 for that home, $40,000 or $45,000. I ended up buying it for $3,500. So make sure you're always shooting your shot. You never know what you can get. And I have a video going over that deal somewhere on my page that you can check out. Day 30 to day 45, make your offers and continue to make those offers after day 45 as well. Make your offers. By now, you know the market, you have leads, you know how to evaluate a deal. So now make offers on these deals, because the only way that you can purchase homes is by making offers on them. And ideally locking one in this period of time. Day 45, so however long it takes you on your first deal, it could take you 2 weeks, could take you a month, could take you 2 months, depending on what you're doing to the home. Take out what models you're using. And the knowledge that you have to flip this home, get that first mobile home renovated and sold. That's it. 60 days from now, you can have your first mobile home deal purchased, lined up, and ready to go. And a lot of people who have joined us inside the Academy have done it faster than that. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're at in this process. Did you just learn about mobile homes? Have you been looking at mobile homes? Where are you in this process? I read every comment and respond to every comment that we get. And if this gave you a clear path forward, hit that like button, because it generally helps more people see these videos. And if you want to see the exact step-by-step processes and how we buy, flip, renovate these mobile homes and how to build this business, make sure to click down the link in the description or comments down below where you can get access to our free training breaking everything down. And I've got a free video right here that shows you how I purchased a mobile home for $3,500 and sold it for $52,000. So if you want to see that framework applied to a real video as a beginner, because I was a beginner doing this deal, make sure to watch that training. Subscribe and I'll catch you in the next video. Happy investing.